Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Terrence Ray, and I'm back at you with another stock market update. Today on June 10th, this is Monday, and as we open up, I'm gonna, talk about weekly expectations going into the week. For the S&P 500 and for the overall market. Basically, we got a FOMC interest rate decision this week on Wednesday. What is that? The 12th. And for the week, we have an expected move of about currently, if we're looking at the weekly expiration, it's about $70. Make sure I click on the right one. June 14th is Friday, $71. And I had that plotted out here. So, more for the most part, I don't think we're going to get any movement today or tomorrow. We'll probably get the movement once the decision is made on Wednesday. And then then we'll get some, in my opinion, then we'll get some erratic behavior, on Wednesday. So some things that I just thought about while I'm talking about that's could be done. Let's say for the day, they had a 0 day expiration. So for today, they only got like a $14 movement, priced in. So we may not get a whole lot of action, selling the expected move, maybe sell one standard deviation for the day and bet on the market staying inside here for the day, right? That's something, you know, uh, that I just thought about while I'm talking about it. Uh, Collecting 130, 135. Because I don't expect us getting a lot of movement today or maybe tomorrow. The same thing. Come out here, do that for tomorrow, collect about the same thing. Either or, something like that. If you're playing now those are real risky trades, with those expiring on that day. So be careful if you do something like that. That's just a little idea that I thought about that I may possibly do for tomorrow. Now, what I wanted to talk about was uh, the trading pattern that I see in Tesla. So let's bring this up. Now, Tesla is trading in a range. And also something that's going on with Tesla, or shall I say with Elon Musk, is they're trying to decide whether they're going to pay him. Tesla turns to Musk's small shareholder fans to back $56 billion payday. So, they're trying to figure out the shareholders whether or not they're going to pay him this money that, they agreed upon, some type of like in the past, for him to be paid if the stock did or if the company did XYZ. And obviously, he's performed above and beyond. And now they're trying to decide whether they're going to pay him, right? That's I really don't care either way. But however, I can see that in the chart. You see this range right here, right? When we get in technical analysis, we get patterns or holding patterns in stocks when the stock is waiting on something and you need some type of news or some type of event to get it to move. And from down here on this low back on April 22nd, we see we got this big up move. And then we're forming this triangle pattern. Like you can literally see the market just bouncing in between here in this triangle. So this is your pole. This would be like a pole. What they would call this, like some people call it like a pennant or a flagpole or whatever. And you can see. So like here's your pole, and then here's the flag. Now, generally, how those are traded is when you get your pole, and then you get this range in here, and it trades in a range, and it breaks out to the side. So the pole is going up. So it should, not saying that it will, but it should break out to the upside, and the range from the upside should be the length of this pole. And that's generally how it goes, right? Now I've seen it go the other way. Sometimes you get like a false breakout, so it break to the bottom and then come back through the pole up. So one of the ways that you trade breakouts is some people will get long in here and just try to anticipate the move. I've done that before. Some people wait on the market to break out so that they can get like a confirmation. And then as soon as it breaks out of this trend line, they would buy, or if it broke this way, they would sell. And then the third way is to wait for it to break out, pull back and retest this trend line, touch it, and then break again. And so you can do that. Now, generally, that's the way I like to do it. But I would do it instead of looking at it here. I'd go intraday, go to like the hour, and I want to see it break out of here. Now, if I could see like a little bull flag on the intraday in here, then I would get in and based off of the what I see on the intraday, and then get my targets from here, like from the daily. And then I would throw my Fibonacci's on, my extensions to see where I think it's gonna go. And so at this point, we would just be, just waiting to see what Tesla's gonna do. Now, if you're somebody that is you trade, you're an investor in Tesla and you're like, you believe in the stock, this isn't a bad place, in my opinion, to accumulate shares. Just be cognizant that this could go either way, right? And another way to trade this possibly is to buy a straddle. Like if you see it, you think it's gonna break out, you come in here and maybe. And on the TastyTrade platform, you can hit the drop down menu, come to straddle and click go, and there it go. And so basically what you need though, when you buy this straddle, you need the market to move outside of the expected move to really make money. So you're buying a put, buying a call, and you want to see the market. And you can see you make money if it goes outside of the expected move. You're betting on a big move and really you don't care which way. The next stock I wanted to talk about is we're gonna come back and we're gonna follow up on Lulu, Lululemon. We see Lululemon is in a holding pattern as well. So what are you doing? Same thing. Let's hide everything and let's hide the drawings. And if you looking at it, you can see down here we had a low, high, then another low, right? But it didn't, and then it's got three candlesticks up, a pullback, and then a gap up. And now the stock is right here holding where the gap is. It's holding right here. So this gap is acting as support currently. And I could put a rectangle right here just to make it easier to see in the video. So right now, what I want to see is I want to see this gap hold as support. And from here, I want to see the stock break up. Now, I am actually in a trade in Lulu currently. So I need the stock to turn and go up. Right. And I actually think that I'm going to get that just based off of the divergence here. Uh, and I expect the stock to go higher. But we'll see. Same thing with Lulu. I may not get any movement in these stocks until we get the FOMC decision on Wednesday. And I expect us to get a lot of volatility at that point. So Monday, like today and tomorrow, you might have to sit on your hands and just, stay away from the keyboard. If you already have some premium that you have sold, more than likely you're just collecting money on Theta Decay these next 2 days until we get that announcement on Wednesday. And with that, guys, hey, you got something out of this video, hit the like button, hit the share button, subscribe, make sure you hit that bell notification so you know when I upload a video. I come on here and I give, concrete technical analysis stuff that possibly, I show some of the stuff that I'm looking at and I think my information is relevant. And with that, guys, I'm gonna be out. Peace.